to get into the room, and it's going down. Thank y'all for tuning into the whole effing show live on Twitch. We live, baby. Let's go. I like that. And we start tonight with the Dudley Boys.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And at a combined weight of 440 pounds, the Dudley Boys.
Bubba Ray and Devon Dudley. The greatest ECW tag team and quite possibly the greatest tag team in all of professional wrestling. And this should be a good one. If their opponents,
60 pounds.
If the Dudley Boys are the greatest tag team in ECW history, you could say the same for their opponents, the Briscoe brothers. When it comes to Ring of Honor. And what's up, Ashy Gaming? I appreciate you for stopping by, trying to make that affiliate. Super close, man. Super close to making that affiliate, so I greatly appreciate the support. Real talk. Had to send one to my BC bros real quick. Oh, dang, I didn't know this was going to be a tornado match, but let's get it. All for it. And it is mayhem in the tag team quarterfinals of the King of the Ring, who will be this year's whole effing show tag team King of the Ring, and the first ever inaugural King of the Ring for tag teams. Winners will move on to the semifinals. Let me get my share on while it's the opening matchup. I think this might be the best time to do this, you know? Man, I can't believe I made this a tornado match. I could have sworn I made this a normal tag team matchup. But we gonna let it rock. Which team will advance to the semifinals? This is a battle between real-life brothers, Jay and Mark Briscoe and the Dudley Boys, who come from Dudleyville. And they claim they are blood brothers 100%. Man, they are going at it. This is just a street fight to start tonight's show. They are getting after it, though. I see I got 3 people up in here at the moment. I greatly appreciate that. That definitely helps. Man, my OBS, I got a real cheap computer because I used to work off of a Cintiq because I do animation, but when I moved, I dropped the Cintiq, bruh. Cracked the screen. So I can't even work. So I had to basically go and get just a little anything just so I could do the series because my boy, he put me on the Twitch. But I was really pushing the Facebook for the longest time. And then my other boy, he gave me the idea to jump on his series because he was doing this wrestling show for a minute on his Twitch and YouTube. So we did a draft and we drafted half the wrestlers. I have AEW and ECW. He has Ring of Honor and NXT. And we do cross-promotional events and then all type of stuff, you know. But to answer your question, I'm not using OBS right now because I don't have a strong enough computer to really take advantage of OBS at the moment. It would just freeze up and mess up the live stream. So right now I just stream off my PlayStation. I just go live directly from the PlayStation. Tilt-a-whirl slam from, let's see here, that looks to be Jay Briscoe. Jay Briscoe. Size it up, Diva Dudley. Yeah, I didn't want to slow him down. I like the concept. We both 2 hardcore wrestling fans. And I've been watching his stream for a minute. And he been talking about he wish he had another person to be a opposing general manager. And I hit him up. I reached out like, yo, can I do it? He's like, let's do it. We did a draft, a fantasy draft. Oh, the Dudley Boys advance in the King of the Ring Tag Team Tournament. The Dudley Boys will go on to the semifinals. Oh, wow. That's the first match. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Salute to the Dudley Boys bouncing back from that loss to the Road Warriors at Anarchy Rules for the ECW Tag Team titles. One more match to go for the Dudley Boys to reach the finals at the AEW ECW All-In pay-per-view in a few weeks. Fire of the AEW versus ECW King of the Ring tournament. And without a doubt, the most lit tag team in all of AEW2k. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits. They want all the smoke. And tonight, for the first time ever, they go one-on-one with the Young Bucks representing the Bullet Club. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins could make a huge statement if they could defeat the former reigning AEW Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks lost those tag titles to former Bullet Club members Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. Tonight, they look to rebound with a victory over the Street Profits and show that they are the kings of tag team wrestling. In no Bullet Club apparel tonight, Matt and Nick Jackson got on the Young Bucks attire, and they look like they mean business here tonight. They look focused. They are dialed in for this tag team matchup. They're going to need to be, because the Street Profits are hungry, and they realize a victory over the Young Bucks tonight, live on Twitch, could change the trajectory of their career on the whole effing show. Thanks to everybody tuning into the whole effing show on Twitch. We had just cracked over 100 followers. I believe we're at 102 at the moment. The next goal might have to put at 150. Or maybe 125. It did take a minute to get that 100. And here we go, the Young Bucks and the Street Profits right out the gate. Matt Jackson wasted no time with that insane offense that the Young Bucks are known for. Snap powerbomb. I thought this was about to be over that quick. Wow, Young Bucks. I told you they looked dialed in, come into the ring. First time donning their Young Bucks attire, usually coming out in the Bullet Club attire, but tonight they are doing Young Buck business. And Montez Ford fighting back and able to make the tag to Angelo Dawkins. And they are getting after it here tonight. Man. Gotta do my due diligence with the sharing, so bear with me if I'm quiet for a moment. I gotta share this, trying to get this affiliate, you feel me? My bad on the commentary. I'm just sharing the Twitch link on my Facebook. 5 people up in here now. Salute to the 5 people up in here. Greatly appreciate that. That is going to definitely help with the goal, you know, so salute to y'all. Greatly appreciate that. Alright, I finally put my... Here goes the little Twitch raid real quick. Here we go, the share barrage real quick. After this, I could have this got my full attention after I get this share out real quick. Yeah, I put it in my group up there. That's definitely gonna get denied, but okay. Man, I am missing this matchup sharing the live stream in my different networks, but you know, the goal is to reach affiliate. I'm at 1.8. All I got to do is get to 3, so I greatly appreciate the 5. Don't think I don't. But I gotta get that number up. Alright. I got my share on, so now I can focus on the commentary. Let's get back to business. Oh, the Street Profits upset the Young Bucks. I missed this matchup. Sharing the live stream. I don't even see how it happened. I literally turned in the Street Profits with a huge upset. And will they be the kings of the smoke at the end of this pay-per-view? Oh man, that's a huge upset on AEW2k. But business is up for the Street Profit.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Oh, man.
Making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio. Weighing in at
Brian Pillman defeated the Dynamite Kid on the last live stream in the very first opening round of the King of the Ring for the men in singles competition. And man, that was a good match. Brian Pillman came back from behind to pull out that victory. Yes, we got 4 people up in here watching. Salute to the foe. Let's get that number up, but salute. Hit up my boy Jody. Jody, get your boy right, man, with the raid, boy.
And his opponent from
His opponent, King HAKU, man.
31 pounds, the King HAKU.
And King HAKU says this is just a formality. He is already the king of the ring, the original King HAKU, still in this tournament after defeating Eddie Kingston in his debut matchup. And Brian Pillman, who defeated the Dynamite Kid, did so in his debut as well. Somebody's undefeated record in AEW will remain intact, and somebody's will fall to 1-1 in this matchup here tonight on the whole effing show. Man, this is about to be wild right here, boy. Out the gate, HAKU. Don't tell me HAKU about to do Brian Pillman like that. Oh, Brian Pillman kicking out. Let's go. Fight back, Brian. Fight back, Brian. And man, HAKU is just a brick wall, man. As much as I'm a fan of Brian Pillman, man, he might be over his head here tonight. HAKU, he already came out with the cape and the crown. And just like he showed the Mad King Eddie Kingston, he is the king of the old school. King HAKU. And the Macho King Randy Savage might have something to say about that, but he was already eliminated on the last live from Jay Lethal. Back and forth. I don't know who's gonna get this one, man. So far, the Street Profits and the Dudley Boys advancing to the semifinals of the AEW versus ECW2k King of the Ring tournament. Whoa, Brian Pillman almost stole a victory from HAKU right there. That would have been a major upset, especially after how HAKU has been dominating this matchup. But the loose cannon, Brian Pillman, is starting to gain the momentum in this matchup. Brian Pillman with a DDT to HAKU. And an enziguri from the loose cannon. Brian Pillman doing a good job of fighting back into this matchup, making it debatable, as they would say in battle rap, because at the moment, HAKU been doing this thing. HAKU been running things so far in this matchup. Springboard from Brian Pillman. Brian Pillman with the flying clothesline. He should have went for the pin. Not sure what Brian Pillman is thinking. This is a golden opportunity at that moment to capitalize. Let me get a little bit more shares on because we're at 4. I'm loving the 4. But I need to get just a little higher if possible. Let's see here. Brian Pillman missing that springboard body splash. And that just might have cost him. HAKU shaking the cobwebs out of his head, and he is able to get Brian Pillman with a vicious slam, but Brian Pillman able to roll to the outside, but not far away enough. HAKU stalking Brian Pillman. And HAKU with the super kick. Brian Pillman able to kick out of the super kick. I cannot believe it. Brian Pillman wants to be the king of the ring, and he is showing amazing heart and resiliency against HAKU, and HAKU has lost it. HAKU with the combination, throwing the bows and the tongue and death grip. HAKU with the tongue and death grip. And he lets go. And HAKU with another super kick. And that's gotta be it. Brian Pillman was bleeding. And it is HAKU is the first person to advance to the semifinals in the King of the Ring tournament. What a matchup. Oh man, that was a good one. HAKU doing his thing, representing the new era.
Here is your winner, the King, HAKU.
HAKU defeating Brian Pillman. And is it all just a formality? As HAKU, boy, literally, like when I was like a child. I remember walking to the ring, beatboxing Owen Hart's theme music. And Bret Hart's theme music, you know what I'm saying? And the King of Hearts,
making his way to the ring,
Owen Hart,
representing the Hart Foundation from Calgary, Alberta, Canada,
who defeated the phenomenal AJ Styles on the last episode of the AEW versus ECW King of the Ring. Looks to be the next person to advance to the semifinals In order to do that, this submission, an all-around, well-versed competitor will have to defeat a student of the game and the franchise of Ring of Honor, Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal with a huge statement defeating the Macho Man Randy Savage last week in the opening round in what a lot of people considered an upset. But when you keep in mind that Jay Lethal in his debut defeated the Nature Boy Ric Flair on AEW2k Dynamite and then defeated AJ Styles at AEW2k Starrcade the following week, that this is not the same Jay Lethal that we watched growing up in TNA Impact. This is not the same Jay Lethal, even from Ring of Honor. This new Jay Lethal is a heavyweight contender on the big stage tonight. He looks to add the third Hall of Fame legend to his resume with the win over the King of Hearts, Owen Hart. Oh, man. I'm excited for whoever wins, man. Like, because I want both of them to do good on my series. So this is a good one right here. And here we go, Jay Lethal and Owen Hart, and out the gate, Owen Hart. Owen Hart ain't playing with Jay Lethal, man. It's a battle of the pinks. Owen Hart in the traditional attire that he wore when he won the King of the Ring back in 1994. And Jay Lethal is having a hard time in the early start of this matchup with Owen Hart. Owen Hart is having his way with Jay Lethal at the moment. Owen Hart stomping out Jay Lethal at the moment, too. Not a good look. They get it after it early in this one. Jay Lethal got Owen Hart in some trouble in the corner in this semifinal, or my fault, quarterfinal King of the Ring matchup. For those of you just tuning in, thank you for tuning in. This is your first time on the channel. Make sure to hit that follow button. You just recently hit 100 followers, and we are just shy of affiliate. Jay Lethal taking on another one of his heroes that he grew up idolizing on his path to become a professional wrestler himself, in Owen Hart. Tonight, can he defeat his childhood icon? Or will Owen Hart prove to Jay Lethal that he is not on his level? Owen Hart trained in the dungeon, the infamous dungeon in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Instructed by his father, the legendary wrestling promoter and trainer, Stu Hart. Jay Lethal kicking out at 1. And Owen Hart, he is not letting up. He is on Jay Lethal, giving him no time to rest. Owen Hart would love to be the very first King of the Ring. And of course, the finalist will be featured on one of the biggest pay-per-views of the year that all-in pay-per-view for AEW2k / ECW2k, which is already a 2-day event, and the first night is headlined by Jon Moxley, the AEW2k heavyweight champion, versus Hangman Adam Page, the ECW2k heavyweight champion. And before Hangman became the AEW champion in real life, he was a world champion here on the Whole Effin' Show gaming channel in ECW. Tony Khan watches the channel is what I'm implying. I'm just messing with that, man. They're getting after it here tonight. Who will advance to the semifinals? I see we got 3 people back in the stream. You know, we just trying to get that average to 3. It's been a lot of times it's been at 4 or 5. So hopefully, you know, hopefully we can get a couple points up on here. Owen Hart got Jay Lethal in a bad spot at the moment. He's sizing him up. Top rope missile drop kick from Owen Hart. And Jay Lethal in a lot of trouble. Owen Hart might be close to wrapping this one up. Working on that lower back, which sets up the sharpshooter perfectly. If you already got that back injured, they're not going to be able to take too much pressure from that sharpshooter hold. Jay Lethal with the cutter, but Owen Hart no-sold it. Wow, Owen Hart, he just big shotted Jay Lethal right now, man. He just said, Jay Lethal, you are not winning this matchup. Jay Lethal hit his finisher, and Owen Hart kipped up immediately. Wow. Jay Lethal got to be frustrated after that one. But can Jay Lethal not let the frustration get to him and make a mistake? He's about to make a mistake. Owen Hart catching him slipping, but Jay Lethal able to turn things around, but he is exhausted. You can clearly see Jay Lethal is exhausted as well. And Lethal working over the leg. You know Jay Lethal, a student of Macho Man Randy Savage and Ric Flair. Would love to lock on that figure 4 leg lock. Wait a minute, Jay Lethal. I thought he was going to go for a variation of the cutter, but Jay Lethal, can he pick up the victory? It's going to take more than that to keep Owen Hart down for 3 in this matchup. Jay Lethal with the second cutter. Don't tell me. Owen Hart. Jay Lethal advances to the semifinals, defeating Owen Hart after hitting a second lethal injection. Wow, man, Jay Lethal, man, he got Owen Hart, Ric Flair, and Macho Man already on his resume on the Whole Effin' Show. Jay Lethal is doing his thing on my roster, bruh. I ain't even gonna hold you, bruh. Tony Khan, this is how you book Jay Lethal. And I have no control over this. I'm not even, no favoritism, no biasness.
Here is your winner, Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal doing his thing. Advancing to the semifinals. So far, it's him and HAKU who have advanced in this tournament. Oh, wow. We got 4 matches left. We are greatly helps. We'll be reaching that affiliate. I'm at 1.8 right now, so
The following contest,
the longer y'all stay in there, the better it helps me. So I appreciate y'all, you know?
At a combined weight of 466 pounds, the
And it is the bad boys of ECW2k. The cohorts of the ECW2k television champion, the Switchblade, Jay Lethal, and the sons of King HAKU, who we just saw earlier today, defeat Brian Pillman to advance to the semifinals of the King of the Ring. Can the Gorillas of Destiny make this a family affair as they look to repeat what their father has already done on this live and advance to the semifinals of the Tag Team King of the Ring tournament? New Era has been on a roll in ECW2k. Jay Lethal just recently defeating New Jack to retain his ECW television title. And their opponents, one of who is getting a second chance in the King of the Ring tournament. He was eliminated in the singles competition last week, but thanks to his tag team record with his partner Davey Boy Smith, qualified for a quarterfinals matchup in the Tag Team King of the Ring. To fill out the card, the Dynamite Kid and the British Bulldog, two of the very best from the UK, the British Bulldogs, look to make good on the second opportunity for the Dynamite Kid. Man, this is about to be a goodie right here, man. I'm hyped for this one, man. I ain't even gonna front. Anytime the British Bulldogs wrestle, I'm hyped, bruh, because the British Bulldogs is fire, bruh. If you've never seen the British Bulldogs as a tag team, I know you might have saw British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith, but the British Bulldogs was a tag team before he took the name as just his name. Go back and watch the very first SummerSlam. They got busy, bruh. They are fire, bruh. Out the gate, Davey Boy Smith showcasing his amazing strength with the Gorilla Press. And now another, the old school legend, taking Tonga Lao to work early on in this matchup. And will this be an early night for the British Bulldogs? Davey Boy Smith, Fireman Carey, spinning Tonga Lao around in circles over and over. And keep in mind, Tonga Lao is the muscle on the Gorillas of Destiny. Davey Boy Smith is on a roll early on in this matchup. You could not ask for a better start to the matchup if you were the British Bulldogs. Tonga Lao, incredibly durable and tough, showing it's going to take more than that to keep him down for good in this matchup. And salute to everybody tuning in, whether from Facebook, whether from the Shadow Dome Discord, whether from the Twitch family Discord, or whether you were just from Twitch in general, or if you're family that's supporting. I greatly appreciate all of y'all. And shout out to Sir Frost. I see Sir Frost is in the building. Man, I see we keep getting to 3, man. I wanted to get a little higher so I know my points at least going up. Absolute Gaming in the building. Salute to Absolute Gaming in the building. Got the squad in the building. Hi. Man, I can't believe my family, his thing must be tripping, man, because I told him I was going to be up on. I ain't seen Confirmed Newbie leaving no comments. Where you at, Daniel? Where you at, fam? I I'll see my sister and my brother up in here. Where you at, Michelle? Where you at, Dan? Hat? Let's salute to everybody who's up in here. Alright, let's see. Confirmed newbie up in here. Okay. Shout out, fam. I appreciate you. You've been awfully quiet this time. British Bulldog with the shoulder blocks. Man, so far, if you were just tuning in, we got the King of the Ring singles and tag team quarterfinals. So far, Jay Lethal defeated Owen Hart to advance to the semifinals. HAKU defeated Brian Pillman to advance to the semifinals. The Street Profits defeated the Young Bucks to advance to the semifinals. And the Dudley Boys have defeated the Briscoe Brothers to advance to the semifinals. And we got 4 matches left to go. Who will be the team to advance to face the Dudley Boys for the ECW Tag Team Division semifinals matchup? Oh, sidewalk slam from Tonga Lao. The Gorillas of Destiny, part of New Era. So far we've seen HAKU, the newest addition to New Era, advance to the semifinals. And we saw just recently on ECW Hardcore TV, Episode 2, Jay White successfully defend his title against New Jack. Can the Gorillas of Destiny keep the momentum of New Era going forward, and can they add another legend to their resume? They've been taking out legendary tag teams left and right. Can they add the British Bulldogs to that list? Or can the Dynamite Kid make good on this second chance here tonight? Nice belly to belly from Tonga Lao. And he tags in the bad boy Tama Tonga, original Bullet Club member. Davey Boy Smith able to avoid the drop kick. And another gorilla press from the Davey Boy Smith. And will that be enough to pick up the victory? No, Tama Tonga kicking out, showing some reserve in this tag team matchup. I'm gonna wait until the next matchup to reach out to the Fizam, so I know I can get a few more people up in this room. British Bulldogs, yeah, they are not trying to miss out on this. They're not trying to squander this opportunity. Dynamite Kid is cooking. I might have jinxed him. Tama Tonga countering with the headbutt. Nice running chop block from Tama Tonga to turn things around. Tama Tonga, he's nasty, man. Just stomping on the elbow like that. He could have broke the Dynamite Kid's arm right there. Yo, what is up, Tinkle Fish? Greatly appreciate you stopping by, mate. And the fact that you said mate lets me know you are from the UK. We got international viewers. I am stoked for that. Where are you from, mate? You from, I'm assuming the UK, with all respect. No disrespect intended. I like the lingo. I actually think you guys got the coolest accents. You guys are New Yorkers. Got the coolest accents to me. Oh, that was close. That was close. I don't know which one I would. You know what? Oh, my bad. All right, well, you said mate, so I don't know why. I just figured mate. I feel like that was UK slang. I don't know. Touche. Touche. Well, wherever you're from. Ah. Ozzy, oi, oi, oi. I hope I said that right. Man, what do you think about, I don't know if you watch UFC, but what do you think about Israel Adesanya and, Forrest Whitaker about to go back at it, right? Oh, no, not Forrest Whitaker, Robert Whitaker. That's going to be a goodie. Their last fight, that was insane, man. Hey, you got a lot of good Australian wrestlers at the moment. You know, you got Rhea Ripley. I mean, they just let go of Bronson Reed, but he was dope. They let go of the Iconics, but they were dope. They're from there as well, so you definitely got some talented Aussies. Oh, yo, you got Tony Storm from there as well. I love Tony Storm. Begging Frost, I'm begging. The Whitaker threw me off. British Bulldog. I'm just psyched out Australia come and visit. That is fire, bruh. Make sure to follow, bro, if it's your first time on the channel. Yeah, Tony Storm, man. Those cakes, man. She got them cheeks. She got the yams. Tony Storm invited to the cookout if she wears short shorts. Oh man, Tama Tonga able to kick out. This is in the words of JR, a slobber knocker, man. Who is gonna go on to take on the Dudley Boys? The winner of that matchup guarantees himself a spot on the All-In pay-per-view. And the All-In pay-per-view is crazy. You're going to have the first ever TBS championship match crowned when Bianca Belair takes on Becky Lynch. They are the finalists in the women tournament that happened a little bit earlier. You'll have the King of the Ring singles and tag team on the card. You got AEW World Champion versus ECW World Champion on the card. John Cena making his debut against Maxwell Jacob Friedman on the card. Bruh. For me, it's just been too many. Aussie crowds be lit, Frost. You ain't lying, bruh. For me, it's just way too many to keep up with. Too many to build a star, because it's so many people, it's hard to keep up. And they be trying to charge too much. $60 a pay-per-view, and you don't know who half the people are on it. So I could definitely understand. Man, British Bulldogs are close. They were close. You know, man, I ain't make no predictions, man. Oh, right there, Tonga Lau saved this one because British Bulldog or Davey Boy Smith, he was squeezing the life out of Tama Tonga right there, man. That bear hug was in deep. British Bulldog is plotting, bruh. I could feel Davey Boy Smith is plotting, bruh. Tama Tonga is in trouble, bro. He is playing with him now, bro. He being disrespectful to the bad boy. And British Bulldog showing he's not just strength, he's agile as well. But he was playing around a little bit too much, and it's going to cost him. Nice power bomb from Tama Tonga. If he's smart, he'll tag in his brother, because he's been getting dealt with for a minute. Oh, Tama Tonga, that was fire. Let's go. I rock with that. Let's go, Tama Tonga. He been disrespecting you, man. He been manhandling you. Fight back. I got no favorites in this matchup, but Davey Boy Smith was violating for a minute, bruh. He was really violating my man, so he had to do something about that. Oh, man. Let's not get into this. Let's not get into this now. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go, AI. Let's have more I than A, all right? Tama Tonga, yo, this has been a real good back and forth, man. And it's been good back and forth in the sense that, like, oh, Tama Tonga got some dope moves in this game, bruh. He got some real, like, flashy stun on you moves, bruh. I didn't even realize his arsenal was like this. Ah, the X Factor. Shout out to X-Pac. And Dynamite Kid saving this matchup for his team, because you got to think that was it right there. Tama Tonga said he is not done. Kicking him. Oh, man. He sat him up to kick him dead in the face. That was wild disrespectful right there, man. You don't do that. That's a goon move right there, bro. Only a goon would do something like that, bro. You ain't supposed to kick a man when they down like that. Tama Tonga sat him down just so he could kick him in the face like that. Right? It's like they have no respect for that family's legacy and what they contributed to WWE. Like, they be having generation superstars from families of less prestige that they push, but they don't do nothing with that. It's ridiculous. I'm 100% there with you. They completely dropped the ball on Harry Smith, but I'm glad Harry Smith at least was smart enough to not give up the rights to the British Bulldog if they don't have them already, because that could be an issue there. Just easy them to try to get that back if they don't have it already. Tama Tonga sizing up the British Bulldog. He didn't even have a match, bruh. No, he didn't. They showed him backstage like 1 or 2 times. That was it. If he had a match, it was like he had some dark matches. I know for sure he had some dark matches, but he didn't have nothing on televised TV. He was shown backstage in a couple segments on TV, but never did nothing, never had a match on TV, nothing of significance, just background. B-roll. He was an extra, basically. That's ridiculous. Man, this match has been the longest match so far on this live. And I'm glad there's only one more tag team match, because the single matches go quick. These tag team matches sometimes, man, because they'll break it up and save it. They've already broken up and saved it like 2 times already. 2 times there was a for sure end to the matchup. It just goes to show, though, how bad both these teams want to go to the semifinals to take on the Dudley Boys. Because they are going at it tooth and nail. And now it looks like Davey Boy Smith. I be wanting to see a tag team finisher, but they don't be throwing him to the rope. Davey Boy Smith gonna make him tap out. Tama Tonga crossbody dive to save that submission, bruh. And the submission be getting people out of here in these matches. So I'm pretty sure if he didn't do that, that would have been the matchup. Yeah. United we stand, bruh. United we stand about to be nasty, bruh. And Frost, I know you done recorded the matches, so you probably know what's going to happen. I'm going to be a complete shock, but just from the card alone, it's going to be nasty. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, when I talk about United we stand, go click on Fresh and Frost TV if you're in the chat, Fresh and Frosty's in the live right now, leaving comments. He is the second half of the GM Wars, and he is the creator of GM Wars and the GM of Ring of Honor 2K and NXT 2K. I've been following his channel for a few years on YouTube and Facebook. And I was telling him, like, yo, bro, you got to get on Twitch as well, man, because your series is ridiculous, bro. And his content is next level with it. I mean, you know what? I ain't gonna say that, though, because Mandy Rose, she actually did the Tough Enough series. She paid her dues on NXT for years. Then she paid her due on WWE for some years while never getting that Charlotte or Sasha Banks or... Now, granted, she ain't Sasha Banks or Charlotte, but she paid her dues nonetheless for a lot of years. So I'm not necessarily mad at her finally getting the title. Especially the way she got it. She's in a heel faction. She had help. Not only did she have help from her heel faction, she had help from another heel in Dakota Kai. So, like, four people to defeat Raquel Gonzalez. I'm not too mad at that. Considering how many years she been there, Raquel Gonzalez became a world champion in not even half the time, like a third of the time that Mandy Rose took. So I'm not too mad at Mandy Rose getting her due, you know? And right now, I'm liking her character more with Toxic Attraction than I've ever liked it before. So if any time was the time to do it, now would be the time for Mandy Rose. And I see what they're trying to do. Yes, she is hot. And they're trying to bring in that college consumer, you know, that want to see some hot women. And my tuning is like, all right, yo, she's hot. Let me check her out. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. 100%. Smart marketing. Man, this matchup, man, who is going to win, man? I swear, whoever wins this matchup, they better win the whole Tag Team King of the Ring, because they have been fighting. They've been going to war for like dang near 20, 30 minutes now, bro. Just this matchup. I dang near want to just hit simulate on this matchup because they being wild disrespectful with how long this match is going. This is the match that never end. I should have did a tornado now that I'm seeing how this match went. But dang, they're going like a pay-per-view length matchup right now, bruh. Tama Tonga, you wasting time. And the Gorillas of Destiny, they watched their father advance to the semifinals in the singles competition earlier. Tonight, defeating the loose cannon Brian Pillman. And they are looking to do the same. Thank y'all for tuning in. And out of nowhere, Tama Tonga with the RKO. And the Gorillas of Destiny put away the British Bulldogs to advance. And the New Era, man, they just might have an argument for the most dominant faction on the whole effing show. I'm not saying on Fresh and Frost TV. I'm just saying on the whole effing show, they might have the argument. Definitely in ECW2k, they're the most dominant faction. But man, huge victory. That was a war, bruh. And we got one last tag team matchup. Hopefully it doesn't go half as long as this one did. But this is a dream tag team matchup coming up. The Revival going against the Hart Foundation. Oh boy, oh boy. New Era getting the job done was also afforded that luxury. Can he be able to do what the Dynamite Kid was not able to? Or will he fall short tonight? He goes against the tag team that have admitted time and time again that their favorite team was the Hart Foundation and their favorite wrestler was Bret the Hitman Hart. And Sir Frost from Fresh and Frost TV, a huge Bret Hart fan. Do not believe the comments. This man has said over and over again how much he idolized Bret the Hitman Hart. As a kid, Bret Hart was his top 3 favorite wrestlers. If he had to choose between Bret Hart and Adam Cole, he would choose Bret Hart. If he had to choose between Jim the Anvil Neidhart and Kevin Owens, he would choose Jim the Anvil Neidhart. And the Hart Foundation, looking to become the first ever tag team King of the Ring on the whole effing show. And Bret Hart looks to make good on this second opportunity. This get out of jail free card. In order to do so, he's going to have to take on one of the very best modern tag teams in all of professional wrestling, in the Revival. would mean just as much to this team here tonight, who grew up emulating and idolizing Jim the Anvil Neidhart and Bret the Hitman Hart. And a tag to Bret. Let me just hurry up and go grab this soda out the fridge. Daniel! Oh.
You're out.
All right, had to go get something to drink. Russian leg sweep. Cash Wheeler. I be having a hard time sometimes. I ain't even gonna front. I be having a hard time sometimes remembering the Revival's names because they done switch their name a few times back to back. They done switch their tag team name and they separate names. So I'd be struggling, but I know it's Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler. I think I finally got it memorized. Dax Wheeler said when he's not wrestling or preparing for a matchup, he'd usually be watching Bret Hart wrestling matches, so he should have Bret the Hitman well scouted. And right when I say that, he counters Bret the Hitman Hart, and he's stomping a mud hole into the Hitman in that corner. The Revival will not be denied here tonight. They look to show to everybody that they are the kings of tag team wrestling. For the longest we set the Revival, their style, they would fit in perfectly well in the old school era of professional wrestling. And they are making that case here tonight. And for the second time, tag team offense from the Revival working over the Hitman. And Bret Hart taking a gang of punishment in this matchup. But Bret Hart fighting back. So how you like that confirmed newbie right when you start talking trash to Hitman? Making you a liar. And wait a minute, Bret Hart working over that leg. He hurt the haters in the comments and he made the tag. Jim the Anvil in the ring now. But Cash Wheeler, man, Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood, they are focused in this matchup, bro. They have been doing their thing, bro. Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the Marty Jannetty and the Hart Foundation tag team. With no disrespect, Jim the Anvil's definitely still a legend in his own right. But you gotta think, he would be the weak link for his team, but I could be wrong. From the middle rope, side suplex, and Jim the Anvil showing his experience, cutting off the tag. He was trying to crawl to the corner to make the tag. Usually the computer lets him. Jim said, not today, son. Y'all been getting too much offense off on us. But he couldn't stop the tag anyway. Cash Wheeler laid Jim the Anvil down and walked over and made the tag anyway. Nasty running chop block to the leg from Dax Harwood. You're going to have to knock Jim the Anvil, the Neidhart, out If you want to get a pin over him, that chop block to the leg is not going to do it. Although it will slow him down. And Jim the Anvil with the Cobra clutch. Will Dax Hardwood tap out? Dax Hardwood able to release from the hold, but that was close. His partner was tripping right there. His partner was tripping. And the Anvil goes for the pin. Will this be it? Nope. Cash Wheeler, you are a terrible tag team partner right now, bro. You're a terrible tag team. That was twice he was slipping. Jim the Anvil, man, he might bring this one home for the Hart Foundation. He might be able to help Brett make good on that second chance and advance to the semifinals. Or will Bret Hart have bad luck and go 0-2 in these opening King of the Ring rounds, man? Oh my goodness. Do you mean to say FTR? Forever the Revival? You going for, you hating on Brett again? Right. Every time someone makes a comment hating on the Hart Foundation, they start cooking on offense. Hurry up and say something bad about the Hart Foundation again so they can get back on offense. I think they thrive on the negativity. Revival doing their thing though, man. This is a good back and forth matchup. Hopefully this one ends soon though. Cause that Gorillas of Destiny matchup, boy, that one took a minute. Bret Hart with the sharpshooter. Confirmed to be, you was talking trash a minute ago, but Bret Hart makes him tap out with the sharpshooter. Let's go. Confirmed newbie straight switch sides. My cousin done switch sides. I saw you talking about Bret Hart a minute ago. You mentioned something about he was getting smoked or something. And then it went to Let's Go for Hart Foundation, bruh. Pick a side, bruh. Pick a side. You was Revival as far as I'm concerned, bro. Bret Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart advanced to the semifinals of the Tag Team King of the Ring tournament. Oh, man.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Cartel, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio! And his opponent from Japan, weighing in at 238 pounds, Hiro C. Turner Haas.
We're on the co-main event, ladies and gentlemen. Only 2 matches to go, this being one of the 2. Who will advance to take on King HAKU in the semifinals to see who will represent the ECW2k side against the finalists of the AEW2k side. Right now we know Jay Lethal is one of the 2 people who could possibly be in the finals for AEW. Tanahashi scooping Rey Mysterio up, and that was nasty, but Rey Mysterio, no selling, kipping right back up. Tanahashi laying Rey Mysterio right back down immediately. That was a nasty maneuver. Rey Mysterio just barely able to kick out. Man, this has been a dog fight, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't know why I haven't shared this on my gaming page. I'm bugging on Facebook. I need to do that right now. I need to do that right now. Tanahashi saw Bret the Hitman Hart come up with the victory earlier with the sharpshooter, and he just did the same, tapping out Rey Mysterio Jr. with a sharpshooter of his own. That was vicious. Wow, we are right into the main event that quick. That's why I like the singles matches. They go quick. I ain't gotta take up too much of y'all time. And Tanahashi, with a variation of the sharpshooter, taps out Rey Mysterio Jr. And I bet you Tanahashi, he is no stranger to these tournaments. Boy, oh boy. That was crazy right there, man. Tanahashi might be on his way from being the ace of New Japan. Time for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate all of y'all greatly for tuning in, for y'all support. Trying to make that affiliate super duper close, so greatly appreciate y'all, for real. Where's the views at? The views at 3, Still.
The following contest
Greatly appreciate y'all.
One fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Syndicate from Tokyo, Japan. Weighing in at 236 pounds, Kushida O'Carroll.
Kazuchika Okada, the leader of New Tokyo, the Rainmaker, looking to advance to the semifinals to take on the other pillar of New Japan, Hiromu Takahashi. In order to do so, he'll have to defeat CM Punk here tonight. It's the last match of the quarterfinals. And Okada, they call him Big Match Okada, the Japanese John Cena. Huge statement in the opening rounds, defeating the General Walter to advance. Tonight, can he defeat the best in the world, CM Punk.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 220 pounds.
CM Punk would defeat Bret the Hitman Hart on the main event last week of the King of the Ring's opening round tournament. And he made events for the second week in a row in another dream match, this time against the Rainmaker. Can CM Punk advance in this tournament like his arch nemesis Jay Lethal did earlier tonight? Or will CM Punk have to watch from the sidelines as Jay Lethal possibly goes on to represent AEW2k in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament? So many questions are about to be answered in this main event. And here we go. Out the gate, Okada shocked the world when he defeated Walter, man, because he was not playing two Rainmakers to do so, and he is not playing with CM Punk. Okada looking to make a statement after losing to Kota Ibushi at Starrcade. New Tokyo been on a little bit of an up and down road since losing at Starrcade, but they've started to gain a little bit more momentum since then, thanks to the ticking time bomb, Hiromu Takahashi and Kazuchika Okada. Can Okada pick up a victory over CM Punk here tonight in this main event? This is the last match of the live stream. I greatly appreciate everybody for tuning in. It greatly helps with the algorithms, so thank you. I'll probably go live a little later tonight as well, because I am so close to that affiliate that I am definitely going to be grinding tonight to reach that goal. Nice snap suplex from Okada. CM Punk rolling to the outside to catch his breath and get a second win, but Okada giving him no time to recover, staying on the attack. We fell to two watchers in that. I don't like to see just two people tune in. Let's get it to at least three, y'all. We can do better than that, y'all. Get it together now. Punk getting rolled back into the ring from Kazuchika Okada. Man, Okada is just too on top of his game, man. Him and Tanahashi, both of them very versed from their time in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Both of them very versed in these tournament-style setting matches. They know when to conserve and when to go all out with the offense. Let's see, we got two people back in the room. Let's get it. Let's get it back to three, though. Okada with a tombstone on to CM Punk. Punk able to kick out. Punk refusing to stay down in this matchup. And Okada defeats CM Punk to advance in the tournament. The Rainmaker upsetting CM Punk. And it's only an upset if you don't know who Kazuchika Okada is. But we will not see Punk and Jay Lethal in the King of the Ring tournament after all. That rivalry
Here is your winner, Kushida.
will not be settled at the King of the Ring tournament thanks to Kazuchika Okada. And it looks like New Tokyo has began to restore order and bounce back after those losses.